This is a new load of hay for the ponies. It's going to be their breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next few months. It looks good, smells clean, but that's not the whole story. How do you know that your hay is right for your animals? Hi, I'm Robert from Trailmeister. Please join me as we discuss how you can keep your animals healthier and happier. But before we get too much further, please click those like, share, and subscribe buttons. The hay here would sure appreciate it. You already know that not all hay is the same, and that not all animals have the same nutritional requirements. So the question is, how do we select the right hay to meet our animals' needs? The answer is easy and simple. It's get a hay test. A hay analysis is the most accurate way to determine your hay's composition and nutrient value. The data that you'll get back from your hay analysis is going to be really useful in determining whether a particular type of hay is going to be good for the needs of your animals. This information is especially important if your animals have special needs, such as insulin resistance, Cushing, or if they're athletes, or if they're obese. I think of my animals as high-performance athletes that are also pretty darn chunky. In a perfect world, your hay grower will have an analysis of your hay before you buy it. Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, and most hay growers don't do the analysis beforehand, so it's on us. Fortunately, getting your hay tested is cheap and easy. Just check it with your local extension office or your veterinarian. Both will be able to point you in the right direction to where to get your hay tested. I try to get my hay to... The ponies are saying they're hungry. I try to get my hay tested every year before I bring it home. You can have it tested after it's home, of course, but then it's a little bit of a gamble. We first started testing our hay when we had a horse that was insulin resistant. The hay that we had at the time was really great stuff, but it was also packed with way too much sugar, and his system couldn't handle it. That was causing all sorts of problems with really expensive vet bills. A hay test revealed that the hay we had been feeding had a very high amount of starches and sugars, also known as non-structural carbohydrates, or NSCs, that we would have needed to soak to remove. Soaking hay anytime is a hassle. In the dead of winter, it's even worse. So we found a new hay supplier, had that hay tested, and that showed that the new hay had a vastly lower amount of these NSCs. No more soaking. Yay! Talk with your vet to get a good grasp about what your animals need, and then use that hay analysis to make sure that you're feeding them what they need. Understanding the hay analysis can be tricky. The results are full of abbreviations and numbers and percents, and it can leave a person unsure what good and bad numbers are. Your vet can help you decipher what those numbers mean and what to look for. My vet, Doc Peters, knows my animals and their jobs better than anybody else, so I rely on him to make those informed decisions rather than some random internet expert that you find in some online help group. So here's your take-home message. A hay analysis can help you determine whether a particular type of hay is appropriate for your animals, or if you need additional supplements or even different feeds. It's that easy. Get your hay tested, you'll be glad that you did, and it might even save you some expensive vet bills down the way. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy trails. For more practical information about trail riding and camping with horses and mules, please give us a visit at trailmeister.com. And please, don't forget to click on those like, share, and subscribe buttons.